Le hono mo Talk SA, re bolela le Calvin Buoda, yo a tsebalang ka DJ Darkness. Re etela shona Quip kwa Cape Town, mo re kopanang le bašomi ba ba sa itekanelang mmeleng ba go ba le maikemišetšo a maemo a godimo. Re a le katlegong go kopana le mosadi yo a hlwahlwa yo a sa itekanelang mmeleng, mme se bongile mthetho. Mafelong re bolela le di-graduates tša Sinako program. Dula le rena.
Sanmanani dumelang yimi uAyampama intombi yenu yomZulu. Ngiyanamukela kuyinqubo yanamhlanje, inqubo eniyithanda kakhulu. Namhlanje sobe sikhuluma ngento ebhekane nathi sonke. Uma nifuna ukuphawula, hlanganyela nathi ku Facebook na ku Twitter. Sithumeleni umyalezo nisitshele ukuthi nifuna ukubona ini kule nqubo.
Go se itekanele ke lentshulo le sa feng tlhaloso ya maleo. Ka ge le akaretša go se lekane ga ditho. Go palla go go tša karolo. Ka baka la go sebeletseng go se lekane ga ditho ke bofokodi bja mmele mola go palla go go tša karolo ka baka la go sebele bokgoni e le bofokodi bja bophelo.
Disability, like what I understand is le bua ka batho ba unique. Like I'm not saying they're different, but they are different in any way. They don't do things like the way we do things. So I think but are people who are unable to do some other things that we can do. They are ordinary people, right? Extraordinary people, I think. Yeah.
Like community ya gona ne gona le bana ba disabled. Go baneng ba ba disabled like gona le pleke especially ba yang ko yona. Go plekeng ya especially ke motho o molong ko community ka gona go ya aba thuse ntse ba shotang ka yona aba fe yona. So by that le bona ba feeling ka they are part of the community. Setse re ba ntho e one wabo. So a re tsama go strata I feeling ka hey o rapeleng just because ene le tsogona gageng le go begile and then ona le Down syndrome or something ke motho o different, you know.
Re bile ra sepela go ile kopana le Calvin aka DJ Darkness kwa Market Theatre Gauteng.
Tell me, tell us about yourself. Who are you? Where are you from?
Born and raised here in South Africa. Love music, production, writing, DJing, and I've IT as well.
And have you always been visually impaired?
Well, I was born this way. I was part of quintuplets. We were actually the first quintuplets in SA. And due to too much oxygen in the incubator, I unfortunately, well, these eyes aren't working the way they should. That's basically, yeah. So since birth, I've been blind, so that's how it's been.
What made you decide that you want to pursue this particular career?
I think music is something that speaks to the soul, you know, and it's something that you can feel. And for me, you know, transferring emotion into music, be it writing, production, DJing, you know, you can send messages across that are so much more, shall we say, explicit, and so much, you know, so much better than if you just, you know, say it.
'n keyboard hierso, 'n gewone keyboard wat ek gebruik net om in te tik en die playlists te soek. Dan het ek hierso 'n MIDI controller wat virtual turntables is. So dis wat ek gebruik om die goed te mix, die tracks te mix.
Yeah. So I just love music because you can do so much with it. It's a broad scope. You know, you can go from A to B, and you can have a lot of fun with it. So that's probably why. And I mean, obviously, as a kid, I was exposed to it a lot, and it just caught my attention. And from school onwards, I just pursued it.
Aan hierdie kant het ek my sound card en dis waar alles deurgaan en dan word dit ingeprop in die stelsel in. So dis die toerusting. Dis wat ek gebruik.
What are some of the challenges that you face in your different workplaces, you know, as a DJ, as a producer, and also in the IT sector?
You know, even though they're different spheres, I still face very similar challenges. And honestly, the biggest challenge, and there's no way to really blunt this at all, is ignorance. Unfortunately, people are really ignorant about those of us with disabilities, regardless of the disability, whether you're blind or deaf or, you know, whatever. Labeled, you know, once you've gotten a label, then society likes to give you a picture. You know, they like getting a picture of you as this, you know, they like looking down on you. I remember when I went for a job interview last year, they didn't even ask me questions pertaining to the interview. They asked me personal questions like, how do you get dressed and how do you brush your teeth and all of those really unnecessary things. And, you know, very demeaning. That's the biggest challenge.
So how did the name DJ Darkness come about?
Well, it was actually an idea of my brother's. I think we were probably sitting around the dinner table one day, and he's like, "Hey, DJ Darkness sounds like a cool DJ name, doesn't it?" And I said to him, "Why?" He's like, "Well, because you can't see anything." So I said, "Yeah, okay, yeah, that's actually a very good idea."
How would you inspire young people who also have disabilities and just need some motivation and a push in the right direction?
I think if you have a passion, if you have a dream, go for it. Don't let anything stop you, because there will be a lot of obstacles in your way. Lots of challenges, lots of people telling you you can do it, and others telling you you cannot, which is equally as challenging. When you have something, when you feel like you're here for something, for some reason, if you love music, if you love dancing, if you have a passion for science, if you have a passion for whatever, do not let anything stand in your way. That's my biggest thing for anyone out there. Follow those dreams and show them who you are.
That sounds like a superhero to me.
Which one, Marvel or DC?
Marvel, darling.
Ah, good choice.
Of course. Well, DJ Darkness, thank you.
Thank you. Glad that you interviewed me. It was great.
It was great meeting you and chatting with you.
You too.
Now botseba. DJ Black Coffee yo lina la gagwe la manete e leng Nkosinati Maphumulo o na le letsogo leo le sa itekanelang la go ja. DJ ye e hlomile Black Coffee Foundation go thuša bao ba sa itekanelang mmeleng. Go boyeng ga rena re kopana le Desmond Mitchell le Keith Stewart bašomi bao ba sa itekanelang mmeleng ba go tswa Shona Quip ba kgotsofatša ke go thuša bana ba sa itekanelang mmeleng ka mošomo wa bona. Rian Wetela Cape Town, Motse Kapa. Go botšiša Shona McDonald gore sehlopha sa gagwe se thuša le go matlafatša bjang batho bao ba sa itekanelang mmeleng.
Ons is nou by die Shona koopfabriek in Wynberg waar buggies en postuurondersteuningsrolstoele vir kinders vervaardig word. Desmond vir 13 jaar kom jy elke oggend 7 uur na Shona koop toe. Wat motiveer jou en wat dryf jou om hier te wees?
Wat vir my bring is om ek geniet my werk wat ek doen. En wat ek doen vir die kinders, dat is belangrijk voor mij. Daar staan ik op en in die ochtend mijn alarm is toch niet afgegaan, dan zie ik al opbouw. Want zo lief is ik voor mijn werk.
Maar wat doen je specifiek bij Shona Koop?
Dus ik is supervisor op de vloer. Want ons het klomp different devices wat ons maak. As buggies, sems, hokers, klomp stoelen. En soos die buggies gaan uit. Ons maak soms so 30 so 'n dag en so. En wanneer maar die by goes maak ons ook about 30 vir die dag en so.
Vertel vir my van die buggies.
Die buggies is Madiba buggies en Madiba to go buggies is 'n nuwe een wat ons nou het op die mark.
Wat maak hulle verskillend?
Die een kan nie op die een vou plat, baie klein en die ander een hy vou nie nog op nie. En dat is twee different en is makkelijker om in jouw kar te leiden en zo.
Okay.
I'm Keith Stewart. I'm working here 22 years. I'm a disabled person. I got probably when I was a year old, just to work with the disabled people to make the lives much easier. You see, it's my job.
Mme Shona McDonald wa rile kgwebo ya gagwe go tloga fase go e dira kgwebo ya dimilione yeo ya mogetseng difoka mo gae le mošwa wa mawatle ka mošomo wa bona wo o thušang batho ba ba sa itekanelang ba mo Afrika Borwa gore le bona ba tšea karolo setšhabeng.
So wie is Miss Shona McDonald?
I'm just an ordinary person that got really involved with the disability sector and trying to find solutions for kids like my daughter who were unable to sit upright, attend school and do all the other things that the rest of my kids wanted to do. The company provides accessible community seating services. We take our van, our therapists, our technicians, we actually go into the community, into daycare centres, schools, day hospitals, and we run wheelchair seating clinics where we assess people, fit them in devices, and review them and make sure that they really can function well in the product that's been specifically ordered for them. She'll be made sure that... When I first started doing this, sort of one kid at a time, I had absolutely no idea how huge the problem was. And when I look back over 20 years and see that we've helped 70,000 children, yes, it sounds like a whole lot of kids. But in South Africa, about 2% of our population needs what I do. And that's 700,000 children. So it seems like we haven't even scratched the surface.
Sike savakashela eShona Quip eKapa. Manje sese-Best Valley eGoli ukuzovakashela uIndiphile intombi encane ezothola isitulo sakhe iMadiba to go chair eyenzelwe yena yedwa epink. Ake siyambona. Look at that! What? Wow! Oh, she likes. And I mean, what does this chair mean, just in terms of her being able to get around and you know be comfortable as well?
What a chair like this for Indy will mean a quality of life. People often think that a chair is about mobility, and it's not. Mobility is just a part of a wheelchair for a child. It's quality of life. It's being able to function, to be able to feel safe, secure, to be well positioned, to make sure that her spine is aligned, her hips are aligned, that she's sitting correctly. And then learning, communication, function, feeding, all of those things can take place in a very safe position. So it really is a quality of life, and it's a holistic approach.
Nice. And I mean, how do programs like these just help in terms of, you know, making sure that the rest of society also makes a place, you know, for children who are not able-bodied, and you know, changing the mind, the stereotypes as well.
This is what we strive for, and this is why we really do promote good seating, because then we can promote and encourage inclusion. And every child has the right to play with all their friends, and has the right to education. And something like this Madiba to go, you see less of the chair and more of the child. And you're boosting confidence and you're boosting self-esteem. So we then forget about the disability and we see the little girl with this tremendous potential. And that's what we want.
Mama, Bonisa, yes, kukhona abanye omama baphelelwa umoya, you know, bayibona ukuthi izingane zabo azifani 100% njengezinye izingane. Yini yakwenza ukuthi uqhubeke uyithande ingane yakho, futhi ungathini kubona labo mama abenza njalo abazayo sengathi hayi ngcono bayeke or babaleke or whatever?
Into endenza ngingabikho njalo nguThixo onikileyo. Ngenye imini uzawukunika alright kunalo. So into bangela uba mandimthande ndingamlahli ndifane nabanye abantu ndimthathe ndimfake kwi-dustbin because akusoze ndiphinde ndimfumane onje xa ndiphinde ndifumane abantwana.
Isiphiwo esiphuma kuNkulunkulu. Oh maye siyabonga. Indi manje uzongena la kwisitulo sakho. Ngifuna ukubona kwisitulo sakho mina. Ngifuna ukubona kwisitulo sakho. Yay! What advice would you give to mom? What's the next step, just in terms of taking care of making sure Indy is always comfortable in her chair?
Okay, so the most important thing we've done is we've made sure that her hips are well placed, all the way back into the chair like you've been practicing, all the way back and all the way straight. These lateral supports will keep her straight. They will make sure she's well aligned and her spine is well aligned. The head support is there when she needs it. She might not necessarily always need it, but when she does want to rest back, it is there to support her head, all right? We've got her hips at 90, we've got her knees at 90, and we've got her ankles at 90. 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. And that is the perfect alignment that we want for a child in a chair.
So she looks a little uncomfortable now. So I suppose with time, she'll get used to being in the chair.
She hasn't been seated correctly for numerous years. So now she's in a different position and her body does need to get used to it. It's very good that she yawned. Oh, that's amazing. When children yawn, it means they're seated correctly. It means their diaphragm has opened up and that they are in the right position. And Shona always says, a child will either burp or yawn.
So ekuqaleni ningakabi nalesitulo benihlangabezana naziphi inkinga mapha ama challenges?
Ngoke bengekabi naso bingumntana nje ongathi noba umphethe uya ngapha nangapha. Ngoke at least uthe wangena isikolo at least ngokuyabona nawe yakwazi usebenzisa izandla bengakwazi nozisebenzisa before. Bengumntana nje obezilalelayo ongakwazi noziguqukela at least ngoku uyakwazi umuva ngapha nangapha.
And now mama awusitshela ukuthi njengoba uIndi usesitulweni sakhe her own pink Madiba to go, where to from here?
Ndiziva ndimnandi ngoku ndi-right and ndi-happy. Ndiyaqonda uzawukwazi uzihambela ke ngoku. Into endilindileyo kuye ngokuphakama azihambele. Bendingakhange ndacinga uba le mini iyawuzifika ku-NDP.
Gore o amogele maele ka dinyakwa tša wheelchair ya gago e kopantšhe le bona go info@shonaquip.co.za goba ba letšetše Cape Town go 021 797 8239 goba Gauteng go 012 665 1211. Go boyeng ga rena re bolela le Sebongile Mthetho, mosadi yo a sa itekanela mmeleng wa go tšwa katlehong. Re bolela gape le baithuti bao ba phomeletšego ba go se nako program sefe.
Bana le bana ba disabled tshwantse ba bantshe ba ska ba fitlha.
Sibonile uba bakhona abantu abazama ukusiza ulutsha. Masibheke umbutho osiza ulutsha ngemisebenzi. Let's find out what Sinako is all about. So we are sitting with some of the students. We've been through the Sinako program, and now let's hear what the learners have to say. Rale amohela hona motoke say. What has your experience been like, Sinako?
Yeah, mo programming ya Sinako ntho e nthutileng go gore itse keng mo bophelo don't give up gore o itse keng especially batho ba disabled ne some not everybody some they thought just because I'm disabled I can't do anything. They've relaxed so yone at least le dilo tseno o sa ditse at least o khona bona gore oh this thing ke le marinkile ka etsa mare just because next is serious ka yone.
Yeah.
At least if I know ka ibona gore ka ira bona.
It's very very good like more health and safety. We don't know, we didn't know about that. Like if gona le metsi mo fatshe and then you just come you are in a hurry wa feta fela khanti it's dangerous so you know gore this ha gona le metsi tsantse ke ska tsamaya or if there's a fire what must I do? That's the most important thing ka rona batho ba disabled because if there's a fire now ke tlo panic because everybody will be running and then abatla go mpusha so I know what to do ha go ba le fire.
More you work like high, but if the time comes for you to work somewhere else, what do you expect go employer ya how? These are the certain things that are needed in order for you to be able to work adequately and effectively.
Lega go baraka le batho ba disabled lega go expensive because some of the furnitures tshwanetse o simollo change ka gone re batla gore ga rena fofatse re ne comfortable because at the end of it letsa ke ntse ya no ipotsa gore na re ya no ke ntse ka mo tile o yang only to find that stulo sa ke ntse mo sone ga se se right se nna ke tshwantse ke nne mo sone so the way ke ntse ka teng ke feel gore I'm comfortable.
If ke tlo ya go company engwe nka kopa gore go be le lift ke tlo use a lift because now ke use the stairs and I can go fast go distancing but I think as it's a gola age ne ke tlo need a lift.
And would you encourage other people who ba join a program ya Sinako?
Like from the family studying. People ba fitla batho ba disabled. Yeah, ba fitla batho ba disabled, ba ba kenya ko dintlong, ha ba batle go ba isa dikolong. I wish gore people at home, like if bana le bana ba disabled, tshwantse ba ba ntshe. Ba ska ba fitla, ba ska ba kwalla ko dikamoreng, ba ba isa sekolong and ba rute gore ke batho ba tshwana le everybody.
Sibongile wakwamthethwa iphuma eKatlehong 258 section. Ekuseni mengivuka nginomuntu ongisizayo ukuze ngibe ready ngigeze ngigqoke ngifake makeup ukuze ngibe muhle kanjena, of which at the moment ngisasizwa kwabongane. Azange ngalimala or anything, ngazalwa njena. Shuthi imisipha la ama-joints la ahlangana khona awama wekholula ukuthi mhlambe aluleke noma agobeke. Inkinga engihlangabezana nayo kakhulu transport, ngoba angigibeli imoto eyi-1 every day. Ngelinye ilanga ngigibela itaxi different enomunye umuntu oyishayelayo o-different onganazwelo onganathando. Then I think ungayicabanga nje ukuthi kuba nzima kangakanani ngoba like angeke afuna ukungisiza and yonke leyo nto leyo, and sometimes mhlambe bafila ngathi yabona it's too much for bona. Then ngamanye amalanga kuba ngcono. And then bese ngiyagibela ke ngiya eRandburg whereby ngifika khona ngihlike futhi ngigibele enye itaxi ukuze ngizofika la emsebenzini. And then uma ngifika la emsebenzini unomama enginaye la emsebenzini uMamjwana uyongisizayo ke mhlambe mengikhona ngifuna ukubeka ibhegi, then uyangikhiphela then angilayitele iPC yami, angilayitele everything. I've got my radio yami encane engiyisebenzisayo. Ngenhlanhla le icompany yokuqala ukuthi ngiqashe ngikhubazekile nginjena, bangamukela isimo sami futhi bazimisele nokungisiza ngayo yonke into. Icompany yokuqala khuluma nje iqiniso, yebo kuyaba khona engingayisebenzela nakhona bangaluthola usizo kodwa zange bangiqashe.
It's a blessing to be born healthy, but it's an even bigger blessing just to be alive. And today's episode has taught me the power and the value of life. Now, we've met some amazing people who are faced with a major challenge, disability. Small things can become even more difficult in life, and yet they've managed to create a life and a career for themselves. And that needs to be commended and never forgotten by all of us. So when you encounter a disabled person, you've got to think about going home in the afternoon, waking up in the morning to actually get to work. So let's support these families. Masiphakamiseni izandla zethu ngoba masenze okuncane singakwazi ukuthi sinqobe okuningi. Haribuweng Africa Borwa, let's keep talking SA.
And